This is Shevii, the seventh reading of our weekly Torah portion of Vayikra, and it will include Maftir, the final reading, which is the last few verses of the seventh reading. In this case, it's the last three verses. The seventh reading is Leviticus chapter 5, verse 11 through 5:26. 16 verses, starting with verse 11. ואם לא תשיג ידו לשתי תורים או לשני בני יונה והביא את קורבנו אשר חטא עשירית האיפה סולת לחטאת לא ישים עליה שמן ולא ייתן עליה לבונה כי חטאת היא. But if he cannot afford 2 turtle doves or 2 young doves, then he shall bring as his sacrifice for his sin 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour for a sin offering. He shall not put oil over it, nor shall he place frankincense upon it, for it is a sin offering. Veheviah el hakohen v'kamatz hakohen mimena melo kumtzo et azkarata v'hiktir hamizbecha al ishe Adonai chatat hi. He shall bring it to the Kohen, and the Kohen shall scoop out a fistful as its reminder, and cause it to go up in smoke on the altar upon the fires of the Lord. It is a sin offering. Yichiper alav hakohen al chatato asher chata me'achat me'ele v'nislach lo v'haita lakohen kamincha. Thus the Kohen shall make an atonement for his sin that he committed in any one of these cases, and he shall be forgiven. And it shall belong to the Kohen like the meal offering. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Nefesh ki tim'ol ma'al v'chata'a bishgaga מקדשי אדוני והביא את אשמו לאדוני עי תמים מן הצאן וערכך כסף שקלים בשקל הקודש לאשם. If a person commits a betrayal and trespasses unintentionally against one of the things sacred to the Lord, he shall bring as his guilt offering to the Lord an unblemished ram from the flock with a value of silver shekels, in accordance with the shekel of the sanctuary for a guilt offering. ואת אשר חטא מן הקודש ישלם את חמישיתו יוסף עליו, ונתן אותו לכהן, והכהן יכפר עליו באל ha'asham v'nislach lo. And what he has trespassed against the holy thing he shall pay, and he shall add 1/5 of its value to it, and he shall give it to the Kohen. The Kohen shall then make atonement for him through the ram of the guilt offering, and he shall be forgiven. ואם נפש כי תחתה ועשתה אחת מכל מצוות אדוני אשר לא תעשנה ולא ידע והשם ונעשה עוונו. If a person sins and commits one of the commandments of the Lord which may not be committed, but he does not know he is guilty, and he shall bear his transgression. והביא עיל תמים מן הצאן בערכך לאשם אל הכהן, וכיפר עליו הכהן על שגגתו אשר שגג והוא לא ידע ונסלח לו. He shall bring an unblemished ram from the flock with the value for a guilt offering to the Kohen, The Kohen shall then make atonement for his unintentional sin which he committed and did not know, and he shall be forgiven. Asham hu, asham ladonai. It is a guilt offering. He has incurred guilt before the Lord. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Nefesh ki techeta umala ma'al v'Adonai, yichichesh ba'amito b'pikadon o b'teshuma. Teshumet yad, beteshumet yad o begazel o ashak et amito. If a person sins, betraying the Lord by falsely denying to his fellow concerning a deposit, or money given in hand, or an object taken by robbery, or he withheld funds from his fellow, o matzah aveda v'chichesh ba v'nishba al shakir al achat mikol asher yaseh adam nachto bahena. Or he found a lost article and he denied it and swore falsely regarding any one of these cases, whereby man may sin. V'haya ki yecheta v'Hashem v'heshivet hagzela asher gazam o et haoshek asher ashak o et hapikadon asher hafkad ito o et ha'avida asher matzah. And it shall be when he has sinned and is guilty that he shall return the article which he had robbed, or the funds which he had withheld, or the item which had been deposited with him, or the article which he had found. O mikol asher yishava alav l'sheker v'shilam oto berosho v'chamishitav Yosef alav le'asher hu lo yitnenu b'yom ashmato. Or anything regarding which he had sworn falsely, he shall pay it, with its principal adding its fifth to it. He shall give it to its rightful owner on the day he repents for his guilt. Ve'et ashamo yavi l'Adonai al tamim min hatzon ve'erkecha le'asham el hakohen. He shall then bring his guilt offering to the Lord, an unblemished ram from the flock, with the same value for a guilt offering to the Kohen. Yechiper alav hakohen lifnei Adonai v'nislach lo al achat mikol asher yaseh le'ashma ba. And the Kohen shall make atonement for him before the Lord, and he shall be forgiven for any one of these cases whereby one may commit a sin, incurring guilt through it. And now for Maftir, which is the last three verses, starting from verse 24. Final reading. O mikol asher yeshava alav l'sheker v'shilam oto b'rosho v'chamishitav Yosef alav la'asher hu lo yitnenu b'yom ashmato. Or anything else regarding which he had sworn falsely, he shall pay it, with its principal adding its fifths to it. He shall give it to its rightful owner on the day he repents for his guilt. Ve'et ashamo yavi l'Adonai el tamim bin hatzon ve'erkecha le'asham el hakohen. He shall then bring his guilt offering to the Lord, an unblemished ram from the flock with the same value for a guilt offering to the Kohen. V'chiper alav hakohen lifnei Adonai v'nislach lo al achat mikol asher yaseh le'ashma ba. And the Kohen shall make atonement for him before the Lord, and he shall be forgiven for any one of all cases whereby one may commit a sin, incurring guilt through it.